new, what's it called, recently. So Kronovi was feeling pretty confident before this. A-Money, pretty reserved, but they were just coming off a 5-0 win off Onslaught, which is crazy. Really, really big result for Selfless. Team Sizz. What's with the team greater than? I don't know what that means. I don't know why Lichinio's flying up for that ball. It's just such an unlikely ball to do anything good. Like there's no reason to if the ball's in your opponent's corner, flying up for it when you're being contested or probably even beat to the ball is not good to do. And we just saw a double whiff and then Kronovi whiffing on a shot that he should definitely put on target. That's not good either. Team Selfless. Read Discord. What? Team over player. Oh! Oh! Team greater than player. Okay. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that. And like that's another one, like the ball's moving away from the net. Matt's never getting that into a dangerous position, and both of his teammates were out of commission anyway, so who's he centering it to? There's no reason to fly for that. You might as well just like try and keep the ball active in the opposing team's half. Just get around it, try and ping it over their net instead of flying up and like redirecting it into the corner. That's a horrendous bit of defending by iBP though. That's just not good enough from Kronovi. And I don't know, it's probably savable. Probably savable for Lichinio there. He's flying up because he's Lichinio, it's what he does. There's some truth in that. Lichinio could definitely go up for less balls and probably benefit. They're Selfless, pretty clever. Well, I mean, it's not obvious enough. There you go. Some good analysis by Carpet there. Sometimes it is better to shoot the ball off target just to get it away from the goalkeeper. Especially shooting it high over the goalkeeper is particularly advantageous because then they can't have ball cam on and still be able to see what's in front of them. They have to choose. They can either choose to have ball cam or they can choose to have vision of what's immediately in front of them with the ball being directly over their head. Some good analysis by Carpet mid-game. Oh dear, Kronovi missing. So Kronovi just got a little bit too underneath the ball there. Drove forward a little bit too far, should have probably stayed back. Just a tiny bit, so that he could have a better angle of approach for that one. That's a really good pass. No, it probably wasn't called out or planned though, because nobody was in the middle to get it and they lost pressure. Like that's what happens if you pass the ball off the sidewall and don't call it before, or you don't have somebody else in your team lined up to meet the ball when it does come into the middle. Like a lot of the time it just turns into the other team getting pressure on you. That's a really bad miss. I think it was by Matt. He should not be missing that ball. He just, again, just rushed at it. Like crept forward a little bit too far and then he had to jump up from a bad angle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Kronovi there. Blocking the clear by accident and then almost scoring the own goal. Oh, that's so close though. Very good shot by Kronovi, just a tiny bit off the net. Oh, well done. I was about to say that this pass from A-Money, it could be better if it was higher, but very good play by Sizz to get there before the defenders. Really, really nicely done. Like, the pass would have been better if it was a little bit higher, because then it's harder for the defenders to get up for it, and like I was saying earlier, the ball cam kind of looks up in the ceiling and confuses people, because they can't see what's happening around them. That's a well done goal by Lucinio and Crow. Yeah, really good cushioned touch there from Crow. A really good cushioned touch.
Well, that's the iBP we're used to seeing, and we expect to see probably for the rest of the set. But team chemistry, sorry, now Selfless.
Kronovi in the pre-game interviews seemed so tense and serious. He was so tense. It was weird. Like, I expected him to be just having a laugh and having a good time. And yeah, it's 4 in the morning for me. You're absolutely right. I just felt like doing this stream. I was going to do it immediately after RLCS stream ended, but then my good friend Scrubkilla wanted to do his birthday stream, and I was absolutely wanting to check that out because, I mean, it was pretty funny. He almost got 1,000 viewers on his first ever Twitch stream, just because he's so hyped. That was good to see. I was very happy for him. I spent like 2.5 hours yesterday helping him set up his stream. And he made, I think, hundreds of pounds in donations, so congrats to him. Making an absolute mint for a 13-year-old. Crow said he didn't know it was supposed to be banter, they didn't tell him what it was. I mean, it's understandable to feel a bit nervous when you're being interviewed like that in front of loads of people, but I would have tried to definitely bring some trash talk into it. No doubt about it, I would have definitely brought some trash talk in. You missed Scrub's stream? Scrubkilla's going to stream again tomorrow. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then you probably missed that as well. Sorry. I'll tell him to turn on his video on demand though. His videos on demand. Very, very good suit and shirt tie combination. I think he edges it. And again, although he does have a little bit of a crease in the knot is, it's got a better shape to it than Leafx, who has kind of strangled himself a little bit. So I think Carpet definitely edges it here. Oh, it doesn't just edge it. I think he wins comfortably. Very nice pocket square though. His ties. Hold on. This is important. So we got the checkered, or yeah. I do like the stripes, not gonna lie. I've never been one for the Carpet. Very, very good suit and shirt tie combination. I think he edges it. And again, although he does have a little bit of a crease in the knot is, it's got a better shape to it than Leafx, who has kind of strangled himself a little bit. So I think Carpet definitely edges it here. Oh, it doesn't just edge it. I think he wins comfortably. Very nice pocket square though, by Leafx. That's not at all. It shouldn't be overlooked. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think Carpet definitely edging the fashion show. Or not even edging, I keep saying edging. He definitely wins the fashion show quite comfortably. Okay, so it's interesting here. So watch what Kronovi does when he drives forward like this. Just watch Kronovi here after the kickoff happens. So ball gets hit forward by Kronovi. Lucinio's following up, but look how close Kronovi is. What ball is he first to by being this close? He's probably first to the ball if it falls down in this area. Like if it falls immediately down or in front of the net, that's probably what he's making himself available for. But that's a low percentage thing. But Gambit is there, so it's okay to kind of go into that low percentage position if you do have a teammate to back you up. It's worth noting though, like if Crow was the last man back, being that aggressive would have been wrong. But it's not necessarily wrong to do. And Gambit going for the mid boost there, I really like that. It relieves pressure on his team because he's not hogging like the little boost pads around the net, and now he's back in the net anyway. Albeit he gets demoed. But going for that mid boost is really important sometimes when you're under pressure, because if nobody's going for the mid boost on your team and the other team are just pressuring you into your half, then they're driving forward by Crow. It wasn't bad. But it was that last few inches, the last few inches forward, not even inches, just like car lengths. Driving forward the last few car lengths is kind of questionable. Because you make yourself, it makes it harder for you if the ball goes over your head. You're making it much harder. Oh, what a pass from Sizz. That was really well done. I don't like that Kronovi hit that ball though. Oh, the A-Money's like sideways for some reason. But Kuro just hit the ball away. He wasn't being challenged and he just passed the ball away. Pass from Sizz. That was really well done. I don't like that Kronovi hit that ball though. Oh, the A-Money's like sideways for some reason. But Kuro just hit the ball away. He wasn't being challenged and he just passed the ball away. And then A-Money was sideways, so he couldn't punish it. That's a good idea to pass in that situation. I would have also liked to fake, or just, I would have liked to see Lachinio cut into the ball, get on the other side of it, and then backflip to flick it into the near post. That would have been a good move. It's a move that I really like to see. But look at all these hits away. Okay, that one was less terrible. What? Excuse me? It's like that hit from Gambit, without Lachinio being there to intercept it, then it would have just been a giveaway by Gambit. And then I think it was Matt just own goaled it, so... Interesting. Okay, that's better. So good from Gambit. Well, okay, then he hit it away. Oh well. I thought he was going to control that ball. That was so good, though. To drive up on the wall, fake the wall clear, take an opponent out the game by faking the wall clear. And then if he'd controlled that ball, I would have been a happy bunny, but he didn't, so I'm not that happy. I'm a little bit happy that he didn't go for the wall clear, or he didn't jump off the wall. But hitting the ball away was disappointing. There was A-Money and Matt were both up for that ball. Oh, the banter. The biggest stage. DFH Stadium. DFH Stadium is probably the biggest stage. I think it's bigger than Manfield. Does anyone have like an estimated balloon count for the crowd on this stadium as opposed to Manfield? Manfield is my favourite stadium though. The only thing that is lacking in Manfield is the Scottish flag, of course. It should definitely be featured, I feel. We've got Ireland, England and Wales, but no Scotland. Yep. It's very important to get that ball to the corner, indeed. You're not wrong. That's a decent shot. Would have been better if he put it over the net, though, because they could have kept pressure up more easily. Gambit with a good interception, though, and another one. Counter interception from Matt. Incredible. What? No. Yeah. What? How does this go in? Oh, Lachinio just has to hit that ball forward. What's he doing? Oh my goodness. Like, Lachinio, all he was doing there was blocking the clear. He was first to the ball. He should just hit the ball. I don't know why players go for blocks sometimes instead of just hitting the ball. It's a good save by Sizz. Close by Lachinio. These games shouldn't be close though. Like, iBP are just giving the ball away and failing to challenge effectively. Oh my goodness. Again, nobody challenging a free shot. A good save though by Kronovi regardless. There should be a goal. Oh, nobody's there. Wait, why is nobody there? Okay. Oh, if that had gone in and Selfless had gone 2-0, that would have been 7-0 for Selfless in the group. Oh my! I wonder if he deliberately flipped away from that ball because he knew it was going to hit the ground in 0 seconds, or if it was just like
Already in game 2. I mean,
heart and mouth situation.
they are showing iBP that they are nothing to mess with. Maybe all it took was a little bit of competition and some fire under them to make them perform this highly. Well, let's hope that they can, for their sake, they can keep this up throughout the rest of the series. We're into overtime in 20 seconds in now, and iBP making some moves.
2 players on the wall
No one
for
net.
Selfless is never correct in this position.
This could be a goal now. Only defender back.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's just they're not going to ever get the ball clear. If 2 people are committed to the wall there, then they don't have a 3rd player rotating. Sizz missing. Matt double jumping instead of side flipping. It's just a lot of defensive mistakes. Much to the delight of the onlooking Twitch chat, who are probably mostly Chronovi fans. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry, let me just get that off here. Into my other monitor. That's brilliant. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, everybody go tweet that at everybody. I see it's being passed around all kinds of Skype chats right now that I'm in. Yeah, sorry about all the message deleted in the chat, guys. iBP are definitely trying to tone down the aggression. What on earth is this? What are these Imgurs that you're sending me? Go, what on earth? I'll save that for later. I need to look at these games because it's about to start again. It's incredible. Don't. Okay. Oh my goodness, the double dunk. That's so lucky. Oh, it's so unlucky by Crow as well. Crow's actually really good at that. I've seen him score those. All 3 members of Selfless going for the ball. The lack of trust in defense. I mean, they are against iBP, they are in the RLCS groups, on stream in front of thousands of people. But that being said, you should not be that disorganized in your defending. I've got a little rag in the end of my nail. I hate when that happens. You know, you just get that little bit on the side of your nail that sticks out. I hate it. It's like one of the most annoying things. It gets caught when you put your hand into your pocket. That's a good point though by Carpet. I really wish that there was some kind of like estimation as to how big the pitch is supposed to be, so that you would be able to say, oh yeah, he looks about 20 feet out right here. You know, at this point I'm just like, about 5 car lengths, about 5 octanes. Yeah, then the skin comes off as well. It's a nightmare. That's what I was trying to deal with there. I've got a bit of a rag on that. Finger. What? What a center ball from A-Money. It's good to see that Rocket League client is awarding him 20 points for that play. Well, probably 10 because it's a private match. I've got to look at that again, actually. Bang! I wonder if he called this in comms. He's like, guys, I'm good at center. Oh, crap. It's calculated pass from A-Money. Rocket League's like, well done, good center ball, have 10 points. Well earned 10 points right there. Selfless are totally panicking in defense though. They're sending multiple people at the same ball and it's not getting punished. Nobody's like iBP don't really spread themselves out very well in attack, which is what's the biggest downside to their well. The reasons that they lose pressure is because they're all getting far too close to each other in attack. Because Lachinio and Sizz getting to know each other a little bit better right there. So, like, we usually see people in iBP just going forward in the same sort of position on the same side of the pitch. Not a good pass from Sizz. Far too hard. He's got to be delicate when he touches that ball off the wall like that because he's just going to clear it if he hits it too hard. Yeah, I wish the notifications in Rocket League were like toggleable. I wish you could get rid of them. Man. A preemptive jump right there is not necessary in my opinion from Matt. Like, Carpus, he's explaining Matt's thinking when he jumped and why he jumped before the shot had even happened is because Matt is expecting the shot to go high. But jumping preemptively, it makes it harder to save a whole variety of shots, like just a low shot, a shot to the right. So you probably shouldn't jump preemptively. Sometimes you have to, if it's incredibly close. And Matt shouldn't be going for that ball as well. Like, he should just trust his teammate who's already in the net to save it and make a rotation. Great pass, though. Really great pass. It's a shame that Sizz couldn't get the pass back. Like, the good old 1-2 would have been really good to see. That's well played. Somebody should be challenging this a little bit better, though. Yeah, Matt just hitting the ball straight into Lachinio. He's got to get that ball over Lachinio, like make it difficult for Latch, or else Latch is just going to say thank you very much. Also, I think it was Amoney or Sizz behind him. I didn't see who. Was just following much too closely, taking himself out of the game. Jumping preemptively isn't good at cutting off the angle like goalkeeping in soccer football. Not in that situation because he was actually sideways to the ball. You're right though, if you're facing the ball and the ball is being struck straight at you, then of course jumping at the ball forward closes the angle. But the situation I'm referring to, Matt was actually sideways on the goal line, so jumping preemptively doesn't bring him any closer to the ball. It just makes him in a higher position on the goal line. Makes it more difficult for him to get a clear ball if the ball's hit straight at him. Makes it more difficult to get any hit on the ball if it's hit behind him or straight down on the ground. Good goal by Lachinio for the good positioning by Lachinio for the second goal that game. Just he spotted the clear from I think it was Matt. Matt was trying to just control the ball. Sometimes it's very dangerous if you try and control the ball with a small aerial. You know, you just jump up and then you try and hit it really, really softly. It very often just moves away from you before you can catch up to it again, unless you hit it with your wheels. That's pretty much the only way you can stay close to it. Did somebody tweet that at Carpet? The picture of me putting a love heart around him and the picture of me putting a love heart around him and Thingamy. James and Carpet. Okay. Oh yeah. So we got Dude and Sundown. Dude dominating the kickoff against two members of the Selfless lineup. This guy's unstoppable. Production value. That's pretty funny. It's bound to happen eventually. Just accidentally start the game with a bot. It's brilliant. I would have preferred if they played that game out. You know, play the game with one bot on each team. That'd be really interesting. If a bot scored, that would be incredible. Like, imagine. That would be so good. I'd love it. And one of the bots was called Dude as well. It's so good. I love this. It makes it look like they're actually in a stadium. It's wonderful. And then they actually showed like a shot of the studio, and these guys who are casting are actually just sitting like 5 feet away from the main desk. It's funny. Well done by Gambit to get up for that one. And getting it to the side. Gambit right there though, why? Okay. He kind of just sat around in the middle there. He probably should have got out of the way because he confused the crap out of his goalkeeper. Oh, what a play though. Finish! Lachinio's not there. Where's Lachinio? He's on holiday, and then he hit it straight down. Yeah, I could draw DFH on the wall behind me instead of having this lovely little plastering. You can't get that done these days. Modern day plasterers don't really know how to do that. Okay, well, Kronovi did go for the same ball as Gambit, but it worked in the long run, so his mistake there was just jumping for the ball. He should have just trusted Gambit, but sometimes, you know, you go for a ball you shouldn't go, land up front, and you're like, oh, I can just shoot now. So it worked, but not the most organized play. And Lachinio was just too close to the... Like, why are you this close? Just stay a little bit further back, and you're still going to win the race to the ball anyway. Oh, man. Lachinio's just a little bit too close. He needs to be in line with the ball here. He needs to be here. Because the ball's always behind him in this position. I guess what he's looking at is he expects A-Money to hit this fast across the goal, and he's going to go for the dunk. But... yeah, well... should A-Money hit this? Sorry for the pause play, I want to see this again. Looks so young, wants to shave the beard off. Well, if I ever do casting in real life with findable carpet, I might as well shave because I'm going to look silly next to him anyway. Like, A-Money didn't have enough momentum there to clear that ball quickly across the goal. I think it's a much higher percentage play for Lachinio to just be a tiny bit further back there, and then he doesn't miss that ball. Just a tiny bit further back, just one car length is all you need. I don't know why pro players just creep forward that little bit too far, and then the ball goes behind them, and they're like, oh. Gambit on comms, you gotta be further back, yeah. Nice meme, nice meme. Beard could use a trim. Don't shave it all off, yeah, you're probably right, you're probably right. I mean, I'm 25 years old, so I could look much younger if I shaved, probably. Oh, maybe not much younger. You guys can be the judge of that one day. Good defending again by Gambit. Just getting the ball away from all of the attackers. That's really bad by Sizz to miss that. Yes, this is just on Sizz this time. That miss is so bad. Yeah, Matt also driving forward, kind of aimlessly. You've got to try and think of the worst case scenario if you're Matt in that position. One of your teammates has just missed the ball completely. Your other teammate's taking a 50-50. You should be scared of that situation. You should be thinking, okay, I might have to defend my net imminently. And, you know, act accordingly. But he didn't. He was as far too up. He was too far up. Let the beard grow, never shave. For a large enough donation, maybe. It's a good pass back by Crow to maintain possession. I like that. Oh dear. What a play. What a play from Lachinio. I think that deserves another watch. This was beautiful Rocket League right here.
Where his teammates are. Gambit
I've got nothing against any of these players. It's just a good laugh to see this.
good and close follow-up, but he misses it.
Incredible.
Just sitting there turtling, but Gambit off the corner.
Gambit, you gotta hit that.
Waiting patiently. Gets to flash this ball going back and forth. We could see Selfless run out of boost here if they don't play this right.
Oh, Selfless, why? Why is the net wide open? This is not a clear ball. That's not a clear ball. You need somebody in the net. Oh dear. That's so bad. That's so bad. It's hard to see because the ball, look at this incredible spectator that we have right here. Looking up in the air at the ball. We have no idea where all the players are. In fairness, like he did want to see some Lachinio big plays, and Lachinio does that, and then he's like, oh, maybe another chance for Lachinio. And then Lachinio does that, and you're like, okay. No MLG plays. I mean, if you look in the back of the camera though, you can see where it all goes wrong. Like right here. Why is Matt on the wall? Why? Get off the wall if you're Matt. Matt should be just on the ground, behind the goal, just chilling, have a picnic. Because then when the ball goes like this, you can save it.
Oh no. Selfless is grouping up a bit. Look at the communication here. We saw two players, A-Money and Matt going for it. I don't know why Matt really went for that. He saw A-Money was in position. He saw he was able to go for it. It could have been maybe a little lack of confidence in each other. But situations like that, you really shouldn't be giving up like iBP power.
That's just so bad to leave the goal open like that for such a weak clear. Like that was the softest of soft clears I've ever seen, which isn't awful by A-Money because he couldn't generate that much power on the ball. But the fact that nobody was there to defend was not good. And then that's just a beautiful goal. This is the difference between iBP Power and other teams. Is they're just going to do this more consistently and more often than other teams. That's a really well done goal. Like where can you stop this if you are in A-Money's team? Oh, sorry. Went back a little bit too far there. Excuse me. Yeah, soft clears are never good, but Matt was mispositioned on the wall, regardless of the power clear or soft clear situation. Okay, so see A-Money here, going to the side boost. You should never be doing this on the kickoff if you're A-Money. Like, notice the camera might pan to him again. Like, look how late A-Money is to getting back here. And also Matt's gone to the corner boost as well. Like, nobody's challenging the ball, basically. It's just a free hit for Gambit. And then, like, A-Money should be going straight back to his goal right there. And then Matt should be on the ground and challenging that from Lachinio. You can't let Gambit have that. Well, if Gambit's going to get that free hit, A-Money should be getting back to his net as fast as possible. And Matt should just be looking to challenge the ball, not play reactively. You've got to beat Lachinio to that hit. You can't just let him redirect it. What? Nice pass, well done. Then a horrendous shot, but a good pass. I don't know why people make so many weird decisions of going for boost when it's like near the kickoff. Like, it's either on when the kickoff is happening or immediately afterwards. People are like, oh no, I must get the corner boost right now. Instead of just looking in front of them and seeing, oh, look, it's Gambit. He's about to hit the ball towards my net. I should probably deal with that threat. They're just like, right, time to get the corner boost. Off we go. And they drive into the corner. Gambit hits the ball down the middle. Lachinio redirect. Goal. And then Matt's just like, well, at least I got the corner boost, guys. You've got to be looking out for threats immediately after kickoff. It's just like any other time in the game. Like if a hard clear is about to happen, you're not going to say, all right, time to get the corner boost. No, you're going to intercept the hard clear. That's just a massive panic by A-Money as well. Like hitting the ball off that wall right there. Just failure to realize he's not being challenged, but luckily his teammates bailed him out and turned his bad clear into a pass. But yeah, it's like giving up a goal to gain 50 boost. You already have 45 boost if you drive forward and pick up that little pad. Then you can drive forward, pick up another little pad. You've got 60 boost. It's plenty. You can reach the ceiling comfortably with 60 boost. You don't need 100. Just get 60 and intercept the hard clear instead of going to the corner, getting your 100 boost and then getting scored on because you weren't looking at the threat that was imminent. It's bizarre. I will never understand the logic of going for the corner boost on kickoff so consistently. I mean, I do it myself sometimes. I just really want to pick up that 100 boost in the corner because it's a nice feeling. But if you're at the top level, you should be far more careful and you should be able to manage your boost a lot better as well. I see a lot of these players just, wasting boost a lot of the time. Like, they'll waste all their boost to get somewhere, then they stop, and then you just think, well, you could have got there a bit slower and then not stopped when you got there, and you would have had boost. What did I study in college? I did structural engineering in university in Scotland. This is bad defending by A-Money's team, really. Like if teams against iBP Power can just defend in an organized fashion, then you can put iBP Power in a bit of a rut because they tend to overcommit in attack. They send people for balls that they shouldn't be going for. I don't know if it's kind of a pride thing. Like, they don't want to lose the race to any ball, so they go for every ball kind of thing, instead of just, letting one go because it's a low percentage shot. Well done by Findable Carpet there to correct his orange team into a Selfless team. It's very difficult to remember to say team names sometimes. That was a really nice try by A-Money, to be fair, going for that air roll into front flip to cushion it with the wheel, just give it that light lift. By doing that, you can get the ball to arc really, really gently into the net. Like, if he popped it with his roof, it would have almost certainly gone over the bar, so good try by A-Money. Definitely the right shot selection, just bad execution. Kurnovi faking everybody. And Sizz should have left that. Driving across the pitch in the other team's half is not correct most of the time. You're just going to drive in front of your teammates who are trying to rotate in and take shots and create pressure. And nobody's at home for Selfless. Yeah, if you're Matt right there, you know you're not going to get to that ball first, because if you've got any depth perception that's functional, you can identify that you're not going to get to that ball first. So he can't challenge that unless there's somebody behind him. There wasn't, so. Oh dear. That's a really good play by Latch to put that into the danger zone. And then A-Money just flopping. I think the way that the RLCS groups work, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong here, is that the top 2 teams from the league automatically qualify and the other 6 teams get points, which will be totaled up with the next qualifier. So let's say that we get the exact same, or we get the teams that finish 3rd through 8th qualifying for from the second qualifier, plus another 2 teams, and then they get to play a second group stage. The points total from their standings in the first qualifier groups and the second would amalgamate to their total points, of course. And that's how you get the next people who qualify. That might not be right, though. I think that's what I heard. I'm probably wrong. Let's face it. Like, the way I'd want to see it is that every team has to play both qualifiers, and you have to get points in both of them. Just because I want to see more of the best teams.
They're not coming up as quickly as they were, and they're letting
Top 2 automatically get into the qualifier. The next all 8 get points.
fight so much for it. Chino, nice
Sorry for not talking about the game, by the way, but that was just a really, really great shot by Gambit.
midfield.
Very good shot. He got there quick. He made sure he was supersonic before he started flying.
Back there, just waiting
Got up in the air.
to develop a
Perfect power shot with the corner of the breakout. Very precise.
stop that play. Gambit
And I love Gambit. His ability to dribble the ball out of defending is second to none almost. Out of defending? Out of defense, I should say.
Power's playing a little safe.
Really, really good to see. Just, he's so patient and controlled. He doesn't panic in defense, like, ever. Which is really good. He knows that there's no threat. Like, there's no danger. If you've got the ball and you're dribbling it out of defense, you've got the control of the situation. It just looks like Selfless are just getting a little bit caught up the pitch here. Like, who is it, A-Money this time? Yeah, he's just too slow. Like, he needs to attack that ball earlier.
But no one was contesting on the side of Selfless. And so quickly they turned it from what should have been just like a defensive touch, maybe towards a corner, into a shot on goal that actually connected with the top of the net. And that's what's so good about having Lachinio on your team is that when he's in the air, he can put that ball wherever he
Oh,
wants. Gambit not going to be able to follow that one up. Matt,
the dunks. It's funny when you see somebody go for an aerial and just follow it out the air and dunk it.
tries to Spider-Man that one out, gets a good follow, but Sizz already way up in the air, almost gets
That's a good catch by Lachinio.
with an almost open net.
This time A-Money is in position, but his clear ball is awful. Like, that should have gone to the side. Another weak clear by A-Money.
Reading every single play that Selfless can make right now. This is the iBP power that I was expecting to see a little earlier in the game.
iBP kind of do so many pointless hits though. Like, they just like, oh well, it's the ball, I'm gonna hit it. Because why not?
Some of these rotations,
Like, if you're not taking an opponent out the game by hitting the ball, or if you're not like passing it or scoring it or clearing it or something, if there's no purpose to your hit, then I don't really know what the point of it is.
but now they are 4-0 for IBP.
Oh, is this a pinch goal? Beautiful, calculated.
Commentators curse now.
10 out of 10.
Talking about how they were playing comfortably, and it looks like even with a 4-0 victory
Yep,
left,
they totally meant to do that. I think that might have come off latch, in fact, and if it did, then that's a big mistake by Lachinio. Because if you're on the wrong side of the ball, and you're going to be going for some sort of 50-50, then pinches like that are going to happen, and even if it doesn't go straight in, it's going to clear the ball for your opponents, so you should just not hit it. Just let it go.
get another goal. 44 seconds left in the match. The air
Oh,
dribble from
Gambit doing his seal impression again.
that one up. Matt says no fancy stuff here. Still have a chance. 35 seconds left. 3 goals could be doable, but not as you mentioned. IBP in the swing of things at the moment. Good touch from A-Money out to Sizz. Can he get a touch? Oh, squeaking that
I don't know why it says jump there.
almost again.
He should have just controlled it. Because there was no way he was going to score that or put it on target past the goalkeeper. Oh, Gambit, the finish. You can forgive Selfless for being aggressive here. It's the last game. 20 seconds. Very small chance of a comeback happening, but it's still possible. Got to throw everybody up there. Like, they lose a goal, but what does it matter? They were already losing anyway.
I'm really proud of Selfless for giving iBP Power the fight that they really did. They did. Well, they know people are watching, and A-Money is one to give the crowd a very good show. So they're definitely keeping in the game and trying to get another touch with Sizz. But this looks to be
A-Money won to give the crowd a good show. He knows what people want to see.
around here. And IBP as the
Sleeveless tops and
up there. A 4-1 win in this match. That was close.
some
I think
Twitch chat relationship
A-Money already one of the more level
beginnings. I don't know what to call it.
to be able to pull such tough victories or
Goal difference is the tiebreak, so it might actually matter. Oh, it is. I thought goal difference was not consequential. Okay then. Okay then. Teams should be a little bit more careful towards the end of the game. They don't need to go so gung-ho for the win. They can, play for goals. Yeah, okay. I did not know that. Today I learned. Do I think iBP played better throughout the series, or Selfless playing worse, or what? A bit of both, for sure. In the beginning of the first game, Selfless got a good lead, and then iBP were kind of struggling to find their feet in the game. They were like, why? They were asking themselves like, why are we losing? Why can't we score? And then they got a little bit over aggressive at some times and lost pressure because of that. Like, moving teams sometimes think, oh, we need a goal, that means we must move closer to the net so that we can be first to the ball. They want to be first to the ball, so they move closer to the opposing team's net. But then what happens is the ball will go like high over their heads because they're closer than they should be, and they lose pressure. If they just hang back in the position they should be in, they can intercept that clear. So I think iBP were just positioning a bit too aggressively in the first game. And the second game was close as well, actually, if I recall. That's just a bad clear by Crow for the first goal. And this was a really good goal by Sizz. Well done. You like good positioning on the right hand side of the pitch. It makes it really difficult for the offense to see him coming. And then right there, Gambit should have had that. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, second game was close. And then Matt could have saved that one as well. Like, the overtime could have continued. First two games were very close. Then I think losing that second game in overtime, Selfless they would have been a bit upset about that one. They kind of got a little bit outclassed and a little bit, just a little bit of mistakes starting to creep in the defense aspect. A-Money getting completely fake there. Same with Sizz. A-Money and Sizz just got wrecked by Crow. That's why patience when you're dribbling the ball out of defense is so good, because you're the one who's holding all the cards. You don't need to hit the ball away. Just control it. I'm sad that they didn't show the replay of Lachinio, like, just flopping. When nobody's challenging him and he just flopped. That was my highlight of the series. Green screen and green sleeves in the interview, that would have been good. Such an owl, yeah, I know, man, I am. Yeah, Lachinio made a mistake, but Gambit was just too close. It's like what I talked about earlier, just being that little bit closer doesn't make you more likely to get the ball. It actually takes you out the game in some situations. Let me find the second iBP game. I've got a feeling that it's in the next VOD.
It's still possible to have a 3-2